So, you are starting to think about downsizing from your house into your condo. My name is Heather Ovett, and I help current and future retirees downsize into the perfect condo. Here are some things to consider before moving into a condo. 1. Location, location, location. It's the oldest rule in real estate. It's the number one rule in real estate. If you live in a certain neighborhood and you love that neighborhood, I suggest you seriously consider staying in that neighborhood. However, after all these years you decide you want a view from your condo of the lake, then I suggest you move down to the lake. It comes down to location, location, location. So do your homework, think about where you want to live, what neighborhood you want to be in, and go from there. 2, size and layout. It can be very overwhelming to downsize from a big house to a condo. Many people have this conception that condos are really small, and that's not entirely true. I have seen condos that are over 5,000 square feet, bigger than most people's houses. However, you're right, and on average, most condos are not that big. A nice size, I think, for people downsizing is to try and find a condo that's anywhere from 1,000 square feet up to 1,600 square feet. Really, at the end of the day, you don't need that much stuff and you don't need that much space, especially if it is a good layout. That's something to really take into consideration. And you can always renovate your space. You can always take an old condo and make it really functional. 3, do you want to be in a high-rise building with lots and lots of neighbors, or do you prefer something that's more low to mid-rise where it's a more intimate building? 4, rules and regulations of the condo. You need to review these, and you always have a chance to do that in any offer because it's important. Let's say you have a dog. Now, chances are most condos do not have too many pet restrictions. However, I have seen some condos where you can't have a dog that's over 35 pounds. Now, if you've got a big old fat chocolate lab, that's not going to work for you. So before you completely fall in love with a condo or make an offer on one, you need to know what the pet rules and regulations are. And in fact, you should probably just review all the rules and regulations. 5, condo fees and the reserve fund. Again, whenever you're buying a condo, you have the opportunity to review the status certificate and all the condo docs. And in those condo docs, you're going to have the condo reserve fund, the budget, so you're going to know the financial health of the building. Condo fees on average do tend to go up a little bit every year, which is basically a direct result of inflation. However, some years they might go up a lot. If the building is old, that's something to take into consideration because the reserve fund might not be as high as it once were, or the building might need to have something major done to it, which might result in a special assessment. So if you are downsizing and if you are retiring and you are going to be living off of a very restrictive budget, you need to know the financial health of a condo. 6, future plans. What's around your building? Do you right now love the view? Is it an unobstructed view? That's great, but you don't know what's going to come down the road. So that's something to do as well before you put in any offer on a condo. Try and figure out what's happening in the area and if there's going to be any new development. So it always comes down to doing your homework. Ask your realtor. That's part of our job, is to know all these things and help you and guide you every step of the way.